Hello and welcome to episode 30 of Unknown to World Known. We're back with Lincoln. Since the last episode where we played Leighton Orient, we drew 2-2 with Mansfield, lost 1-0 to Port Vale, and then beat Crewe Alexandra 3-0, who were top of the league. And that form leaves us 6th in the table. We're 5 points clear of 8th position, where we'd be out of the playoffs. But we're also 8 points away from the automatic promotion spots, so that's not happening. But we're going to play Crawley Town and Notts County in this episode, so we're back with the Crawley lineup. Okay, so we're going with a lineup of Ruddy in goal, a back four of Smith, Camp, Soska and Sitanovic. Midfield, Carroll, Phillips, Ford and Scully, and then up front we've got Ipizu and Stewart, and Boris is very unhappy that we're picking Camp. But that's fine. We'll tell them to go out there, get revenge. Where are Crawley in the league? They're 16th, so hopefully we should be able to do well against them, I would have thought. This seems to keep changing what system it's on. We're going to go on that one. So early on, we can see not a lot happening, but now ball over the top for Stewart, who really should be scoring that. That was a good chance. And the shot back has gone on to Crawley for some reason. Carroll heads away to Ikpetu and now Ford looking for Stewart, but Bowat did well to intercept that. And now Crawley trying to build something. Boyle plays it to Asawe, who sends it out to the wing. Ogbeta does manage to keep it in play, and nobody was expecting him to, so that is the most ridiculous of goals. Like, first of all, that should be closed down, and then he tries to put a cross. No, Phillips kicks it into Smith's head. Unbelievable. The goals we concede on this game, and that's why we're 1-0 down. Unbelievable. So let's go to the wing play and go positive, I think. See if we can create something that way. Soska playing it out from the back with Sitanovic finds Scully. And Barry has just kicked Scully and he's sent off. So advantages now. They've got a man sent off. We're going to go attacking then, because we need the wins at this point of the season, and they're heading it back towards our half. But Soska does well, sends it through straight for Scully, and another chance that we managed to squander. We've got the corner now. Phillips can whip this one in, and it's easily headed away. Nobody really challenging for that. We need to check these corner tactics because something's going wrong with them. We're gonna send Savage on for Carroll and Noyle on at right back, and we're gonna bring Stewart off, send Whitaker up on the right, Whitaker on the left, and Scully's gonna go up front. And we're gonna go very attacking because we're starting to get a bit desperate for a goal here, as Soska plays it to Sitanovic, who finds Whitaker, finds Ikpetu, and we're going to spread it out to the right hand side now. Noyle whips the ball in. Whitaker at the far post. Really needs to be scoring that chance. And we've got 3 minutes left in there in our half, and that is a poor clearance from Sitanovic. Press finds Burton. Hessenfahler. Vertran. That we're not even. I mean, that's offside by a million miles. Did we really need to see that highlight? Even if it was onside, he didn't score. Oh. And all of a sudden, we've lost again. They really don't like playing on camera, this team. However, no. What's happened here? So, Forest Green haven't played. Carlisle drew, so that we're still 4 points ahead of the drop, ahead of anyone outside the playoffs. But Forest Green haven't played, which means it does mean we would be the next in line for Carlisle if they can get anything from their game. We're back with the next match. Okay, so we're back for the game now against Notts County. We're going with a lineup of Ruddy in goal, a back four of Noyle, Stanovic back at centre back, Soska and Norris coming in at left back. A midfield hands on the right hand side with Lindo and Phillips in the middle, Scully on the left, and Ikpeazu and Stewart up front. And Andre Vardy, Jamie's brother, is very unhappy about one of those players. So let's hope we can do something a bit better in this game and not allow the pressure behind us to get too much. Hans brings it down nicely, and Ikpeazu early on has a shot blocked. Norris now coming forward, finding Scully on the left hand side, and the ball in. Stewart puts us 1-0 up. And that's a much better start than we had in the last game, where nothing happened for 20 minutes. And it was well collected by Norris. He puts a beautiful ball down the wing. Scully, first time cross, and Stuart Moore just stood there. But you know what? It went in, so that's fine. He can stand there and get hit by the ball. Let's change this one to latest scores and keep an eye on Carlisle and Forest Green if they're playing. Fox hedged just over at the near post. So Forest Green are playing Barrow, and they're currently drawing, but Carlisle don't play today at the moment, so they must be. I'm fairly sure this is a midweek game, so they'll be playing tomorrow, I'd imagine. Ball cleared as far as Norris. Ball through for Stewart, and that was a lovely little flick on by Scully to find Stewart, who has all of a sudden found his scoring boots in this game after a couple quiet games for him. Norris once again being the one who collected the ball, chose the right selection of passes, and that flick on by Scully was absolutely beautiful. And this time it was a bit more of a finish from Stewart compared to the last one. Forest Green have actually missed a penalty as well in their game now. However, Crawley are 1-0 up, which is a bit annoying considering we lost to them in the last game. So in the first half, we have dominated that first half, and it's really frustrating, to be honest, because I don't understand why we can't do this more often. Brindley with the free kick, and Ruddy does well to save and then doesn't catch it for some reason. But that's the end of the highlight there. Forest Green still, they must have won their game in hand. No, they drew their game in hand. So going into this game, they were 1 point ahead of us. And now find themselves 1 point behind us as it stands. This is looking extremely unlikely for us to be able to jump all three of them. I can't see it happening, especially with our form. Let's be completely honest. We're going to bring Phillips, and how is Norris on a 6.3? I don't agree with that one. And we're going to send Whitaker on for hands. And now we've got just over 10 minutes to go. Notts County coming forward. Rodriguez in space, plays it across to Mulvaney. Please don't. Just please don't. and the ball across to Rodriguez there. He brought it down, played it to Maxwell, and Mulvaney with space. Finished very nicely into the top corner, but just please don't. 2 minutes later, they've got a throw in, and Ford heads it away as far as Fox. He finds Brindley and Maxwell. Ball over the top. This is. After the first half we have absolutely bottled it. Absolutely bottled it, and now we've withdrawn. We have bottled that so badly. Yeah, there's no excuse for losing that game. I don't care if you're demotivated. You shouldn't have done that, should you? And Forest Green won to make it all the worse for us. Which means 1 win for Carlisle, they're 2 points behind us. And that is entirely avoidable if they just hadn't done that. We're back in the next episode. We're going to play Northampton Stockport County to end the season. I've just seen that we have got Forest Green, which will be a big game. Probably the biggest deciding factor will be against Forest Green, but you never know. Others will probably smash Forest Green 4-0 and then lose to Northampton, who are bottom of the league. So frustrating. We're back with those games in the next episode tomorrow. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like and comment down below. Are we going to even make the playoffs, or are we going to do a Spurs and bottle it completely? Let me know. And if you're enjoying the series, do subscribe as well. And thank you very much for watching.